Shalom! I'm Gladstein Fellow Ben Fried, and I am going to teach you the most important thing to do with apples this time of year. Juggle them. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start out nice and easy, and then it'll get a little bit harder as we go on, so that by the end of this video, you have mastered the art of Rosh Hashanah apple juggling. Now, we're going to start out with just one apple, okay? Now, before you even have gone and get an apple, I want you to make sure that you're not near anything breakable, okay? Look, is there a TV near you, a very expensive vase, anything that might break or crack if you hit it with an apple? Don't be there. Go somewhere else, maybe in your room, near your bed, somewhere where there's soft things that you're not gonna break. Now, you're gonna take apple number one, and you're gonna practice just throwing it from one hand to your other hand. Nice and easy. And for the first few times, you might want to watch it with your eyes as it goes. And your goal is to not move your hands, to be able to have your apple go from one hand to the other without moving them. And eventually, you want to be able to do it without even looking at the apple that you're tossing back and forth. Now pause the video here and practice this for a couple minutes till you feel really comfortable with this one apple. Alright, so you've now mastered one apple juggling. This is a great first step. Now we are going to up the difficulty level a bit. 2 apples. You're going to have one in each hand, one in your right, one in your left. Now you might think that the next step is to throw them both up at the same time, but then they're going to hit each other, and that's no fun for anyone. So what we're actually going to be doing is you're going to stagger the throwing, okay? So you're going to first throw the apple with your dominant hand. For me, that's my right hand. For you, it might be your left hand. You're going to throw that one first, and then as that one's just starting to come down, you're going to throw the one with your left hand so that they cross each other in the air but don't hit each other, and then you're able to catch them both, like this. 1, 2. 1, 2. And again, to start out with, you're going to want to watch them with your eyes so you make sure that you're catching both of them. You want to throw the second one when the first one is on its way back down. So it's going up, throw. Again, you might drop some. That's part of this. You're not going to be perfect every time, especially not at the beginning. So 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, now pause this video and practice a bunch of times with 2 apples, knowing that you might drop them a few times in there till you can really throw them without even looking at your hands as you're catching. All right, master apple jugglers that you are already, we are now going to go to our final step, 3 apple juggling, okay? Again, make sure you're not near anything particularly breakable right now, and if you are near anything breakable, it's not CSAIR's fault. So, we are going to take our 3 apples, and we're basically going to do the same thing that we just did with the throw, throw, catch, catch, and we are going to then keep that going in a cycle. So I have 2 apples in my right hand. If you're left-handed, they might be in your left hand. And I'm going to throw up my first one. As it's on its way down, I'm going to throw up the one apple that I have in my left hand. And then, as that apple's on its way down, that other apple that I have in my hand is going to go up. And so it's going to be this continuous cycle of apples. Now, let's see how it goes. So again, we're going to start with this one, and we're going to throw, 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 throw. Each one, as it's on the way down, we throw the next one. And that, my friends, is how we juggle our apples on Rosh Hashanah. Good luck and Shana Tova.